When I was a kid, a vacuum was a physical object. Physicists speak of the vacuum of space. I just imagine all these hoovers in the sky. So I didn't know that a vacuum was a thing until I learned. Okay, a vacuum is where there's basically no air. You can have objects there, but when we think of a vacuum, it's not a place where there isn't anything. It's a place where there's no air molecules moving, typically. So you have to distinguish like a regular old vacuum or a perfect vacuum. Now, you know what happens if there's an object and you take away all the air molecules? The object outgasses. There are air molecules embedded in the surface of that object and they start coming out. It's fascinating. Then you heat it, it sends out more. So it's very hard to make a perfect vacuum. Here's an old saying: nature abhors a vacuum. These are people who've never been into space. Most of the universe is a vacuum. Nature loves a vacuum. The point is, when there's a source of gravity, all the air wants to go to that source of gravity, and it leaves a vacuum everywhere else. A vacuum is simply where there's no air, and it's not anything deep. The odd thing in the universe is that you have places where gas molecules collide. Those are the unusual places in the universe, and they're called stars and gaseous planets.